Hey Al, come make some Ayurveda hair butter with me. This is my bag of Indian growth powders, chebe powder, and a few other powders like mango powder and orange powder. I blended this bag up. I've literally had this bag since like the last year mark, around the beginning. So it's like, yeah, you do not, I repeat, because you see my hair, these twists have literally only been in for 2 weeks and 3 days. You do not have to use all of the powder. I am going to put maybe 2 or 3 spoonfuls of blended powders. And my powder is a bit extra strength because it's literally a plethora of different ones. But point is, it be breaking my little heart for y'all bank accounts. Well, it don't break my heart because words have power. I have a pure, balanced, open, peaceful, divinely protected heart chakra space. Abracadabra, ashe. But it really does make my heart chakra wince a bit when I see you guys just putting everything in one. And I'm like, do these women not remember that we come from ancestors that were frugal and would make things last, and people, grandmas and stuff, still got stuff in their house to this day? You know, this is batana oil that I'm putting in first. And I'm going to melt this down and refill up the containers with the melted product of infused butter with herbs. And this is my Ayurveda herbal hair butter. I've already made a miniature batch in another jar, which you can check out in my previous video on here. It's captioned Ayurveda hair butter. But I felt like making a new batch because obviously I seal in my moisture quite a bit. If not every other day, sometimes it can be every day. Because I just like wetting my hair because I noticed that my hair likes being wet every day. And of course I air dry it while I'm sunbathing and stuff. Had to go on with my fingers, y'all, to make sure I got all the butter out. But yeah, so I be like, why are they putting the whole thing of powder in there? Like, do they not realize that these, no, the powders are not that expensive, but I'm not going to cap and act like Indian growth powders can't add up at the checkout. You can walk in there and damn near spend $45 on a batch of powders and dried flowers for your herbal butters and oils you want to make yourself. And yes, it's $1 million product and an unlimited immortal source of regenerating and healing the hair. Because I don't know what y'all doing with y'all hair butters and oils, but my hair butters and oils will bring you back from alopecia. Because my edges were smooth bald. And I'm growing edges that I didn't even know I had. Like all this right here is more hair growing. And I didn't even know I had that much hair. But I can feel it growing. So, okay. I like that. I do. And I'm definitely going to enjoy it. So this is the Batana oil. I also ordered some of that viral chebe hair grease because I did not have any shea butter or cocoa butter, which I prefer. So I'm going to melt some of that in there too. Because frankly, you know, I want to have a nice amount of butter. And if I only melted the batana, then I wouldn't have what I wanted. You know what I mean? So, I also have my freshly harvested rosemary that I'm going to put in there. And you know, rosemary is great for hair growth. As you ladies know, it's really great for hair growth. So it's like, yes, you definitely want, if you don't care about having chunks of herb in your butter like I don't, because I like it. It lets me know that I'm dealing with a really natural product. I think it's cool. I can always pluck it off to the side when I'm oiling my scalp or sealing in my moisture. So I like it. And I love the benefits of rosemary for hair growth in general. So it's a go for me. It's definitely a go for me. Stripping off the rosemary so I can put all of that in there, because I want it's a sprig and a half of rosemary that went in there. Get that going. The butter is starting to melt down, and so is this cheve grease mix. And this is made out of cheve powder, cacao oil, ayurvedic herbs, rosemary oil, nigella, sativa oil, peppermint oil, lemon oil, coconut oil, and brigage oil. So this is also all healthy, all organic, natural oils too. So this is going to be like an extra strength batch of butter that I'm going to be making for me and my princess's hair for sealing in our moisture when we style and I refresh her little twists and stuff. So it's like, yes, it's definitely a vibe. And I'm glad that I don't have to use my Kuza, because frankly, my little Kuza, I want my ayurvedic herbal butters to be petroleum, mineral oil, lanolin free. You know what I mean? So because I prefer that for my products that I'm making by hand, I didn't melt any of the Kuza grease in there. I just, went in with the batana oil and the ingredients I read off of the cheve madani that you can find on TikTok. It's really great for hair growth. So it's going to be my recipe plus another goddess's recipe. So it's going to be like a super strength hair butter / hair grease, growth grease type vibe. Herbal growth, ayurvedic growth butter, growth grease. Yeah, y'all already know. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna melt all of this down, and then I'm gonna refill these 2 containers and seal them. I'm also gonna put in some lavender, because lavender is also great for hair growth, and I like that a lot. This is what it's looking like. It's just melting in the pot. Don't judge my pot, guys. This is literally my little, I melt my butters down pot. And, yes. How are you guys enjoying your hair journey still? I went out today. It was 1:11. I sunbathed by the pool. Let my curls get some sun. Loved it. I could not complain. It was the whole vibe. I'm going to honestly say I've been loving making my own products. The growth that I'm seeing, this is my second batch of twists that I'll be leaving in for a month period. Well, this batch I'm leaving in for 2 months. It's been 2 weeks and 3 days so far for this set of twists. My last set of 2-strand twists that I left in for a month and a week gave me the results of like 3 or 4 inches worth of hair growth. So I know that these twists that I'm going to leave in for, I'm going to go past the month and a week. I'm going to aim for 2 months, but it may just end up being a month and 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm seeing. But I am liking the growth I'm seeing. I do like the fact that it's only been 2 weeks and 3 days, and you can't see my scalp barely. Like, y'all can barely see my scalp. My hair is growing, okay? Whether I'm wearing it like this to sunbathe and run some errands, or if I'm throwing on my glueless lace front units that I'm cultivating and collecting from Amazon for protective styling, or whether I choose to throw me in some Brazilian wool braids, which might be my next style because I kind of miss braids. So I may just do me some jumbo braids, something that won't be so much tension, but it still achieves the braided style and curl the ends type thing. So I'm debating on that. But yeah, guys, join it. Get your Indian growth powders, get your cheve powders, mango powders, your hibiscus flower, your lavender, your rosemary. Get your stuff that you like, that your hair likes as hair.